you know, the more and more I think about it, the more I wonder, is this just a fucking modern contrivance? You know, this whole deodorant thing. Do you think people really were obsessed with smelling good? That's one thing that I always hated about deodorant. I like really pushed back against wearing deodorant. When I was like 12 or 13, my parents like would buy me deodorant. They said, "Oh, you start wearing deodorant because you're a teenager now. You're an adolescent. You're gonna start smelling." And I was like really uncomfortable with it. I didn't like it, mostly because it smells like something. It's all well and good if you like want to have a neutral smell, but I don't like putting out like an image of myself. Oh, I'm this guy who wears this deodorant or this cologne, and I wear my hair like this, and I don't like having a fake style like that. And a lot of people, you know, include their. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Don't get me wrong. I agree about that kind of SS, but my point is, I like really didn't like to do it, and eventually I got used to it. Like, okay, fine, I guess I rub this under my armpits if I start to smell like sweat or BO, whatever. But then I realized later, like, wait a minute, but this is full of a bunch of nasty shit. Those are my fucking lymph nodes. Lymph nodes spread cancer throughout the body, so I really don't want, you know, I don't feel like I don't need to put heavy metals into my skin. Anyway, and then you ask yourself, what did people used to smell like naturally? Did that really put people off? If it puts people off, should you really care? For example, I meet a pretty girl who wears, you know, perfume or whatever, and I smell just a little bit dank, not really like bad, but I just have a little bit of a, you know, everybody has a, it's not, yeah, BO is a good way to put it, because it is just body odor. It's just what your body smells like. Naturally, right? Pretty sure it has, like, aluminum in it. But it depends on the brand, but I have to Google this. Wait, hang on. Fuck, dude. Some deodorants and antiperspirants contain toxic ingredients. Yeah. Okay, antiperspirants, which a lot of deodorants nowadays are antiperspirants. They contain heavy metals. Not sure what heavy metals, but I just Googled it briefly, and that's what I found. Oh, it is aluminum. Yeah, okay. That's what it says. What's wrong with aluminum in deodorant? A few studies and researchers have theorized that aluminum-based antiperspirants may increase the risk of breast cancer. Huh, you don't say. It's just like, okay, this is brain dead. They didn't tell me when I was 12 that that's what it was contained in it. Kind of wish that somebody had, instead of obsessing over how I just smell a little bit. Sorry. How's Northern Lights? I honestly don't know anything about weed. I would tell you, in fact, I've had this conversation with my brother multiple times recently. We don't know how people can even tell the difference between weed strains, because you can only smoke one at a time, because once you've gotten high off of the shit they have now, you are fucking blown. And if you smoke a different strain after that, you can't tell because you're already high as fuck. So, I can't tell the difference between. Finally, we actually get it. Yeah, and especially nowadays. No, fine. Especially nowadays, it's really difficult to tell because it's just so strong. It's seriously so fucking strong. Okay, I'll tell you a funny story. I should be able to say this on Twitch. Who cares? Fuck it. Recently, I ate some mushrooms, and I smoked weed with it, because I always used to. And I guess maybe I have enough experience with psychedelics now. Nah, trying to claim to be some kind of fancy psychedelic expert dude, but that I could tell a clear difference between the high from the mushrooms and the high from the pot. And what I noticed was, while on mushrooms, I could actually almost feel them separately. Like I could feel like what was the influence from, maybe this was in my head because I was high on mushrooms. I could feel they weren't like mixing together. Or they were, but I felt like I could actually almost perceive them differently. And I actually didn't like it. I thought, wow, this was actually way better before I smoked weed. I'm now just like hazed out, kind of confused, kind of, not confused, just like slower. And I actually really didn't like it. And it also kind of fatigues you, whereas otherwise I think mushrooms are a little bit more enlivening, I guess. And I just found that interesting because I normally feel like that about weed anyway, but I thought, oh, it'll be fine if I'm just on mushrooms too. I mean, it'll just add to the experience. I thought, fuck no, this actually makes it worse. I am not, next time I take mushrooms, I'm not smoking weed. Now, another reason why you smoke weed when you take mushrooms or psychedelics is because as you start to come down off of the psychedelic, especially acid, you need some kind of pick-me-up. But not so with mushrooms. Mushrooms are actually very mild, and once they start to wear off, you're good. You don't have this ridiculous crash like you do with acid. So, you know, you might want to smoke a little bit to kind of bring back some of the you know, excitement, because you know you're trying to enjoy your trip, you know, trying to make it last, I guess. You know, and you can definitely smoke weed, especially with your boys. If you're with your boys, then it's nice to have some pot to smoke. You definitely want to have pot, but honestly, I didn't like it. I was like, shit, that was actually a mistake. And nowadays, I just don't fuck with it at all. I pretty much don't fuck with pot at all. I mean, my brother's growing a little bit, which I can say because it's legal now in Michigan. But so I'll help him trim, and we'll obviously try it, and that's fine. But he doesn't even smoke. He's just growing it for fun because he can, because it's legal now. And it's cool. It's a cool process. He likes learning about gardening and things like that. And obviously, pot's just like any other plant. Obviously, there's a different way that you have to maintain it in order to maximize your yield of the bud. You know. Damn it. Pot's mixing acid mushrooms with weed. Wait, makes you wig? What does that mean? Like wig out? Like freak out? I've never taken acid and mushrooms at the same time. I would not do that. In fact, after last time I ate mushrooms, I decided I am not ever taking acid again. Because I took acid in January with my friends, and it's just, every time we've done it, it's gotten worse. The first few times were kind of fun because it's a little bit crazy. It's like, oh my god, we're on fucking acid. You're up for 15, 16 hours, you still feel wigged out. You know. And for me, it's just, I can't focus on anything, so I just play Smash. With anybody who will play. Last few times we've done acid, we've had ultimate, which is kind of nice, because melee, like, you play better, but you play worse when you're playing melee, because it kind of makes you make, at least in my experience, it can make you make more technical errors. Nice. Okay, this is not bad. Okay, yeah, this is actually pretty good. More technical errors, maybe you see the game a little bit better, so it's, you know, in that sense it's man, why do I speedrun Pokemon? Fuck this, dude. Just give me the late abra, please. Oh, please give me the late abra. I'll just have to monkey with my offset. It's fine. I'm just gonna go for this. Okay, now let's see if we can actually turn around this wall. Don't know why I did the movement like that again, but... Okay, fine. Shouldn't have done the movement like that. I don't know why I did that, but... Always. Literally every time. Okay, now am I dead? No, I think it's 7 to 9. Okay, cool. Nice. Awesome. That's all it takes. Okay. Is this good HP or this might be like 1 too high? Wait. 9, 12, 23. This is too high. Yeah, literally 1 HP. 1 HP too high. It's okay, fine. I have a really hard time getting the right HP for... Yeah, that's so annoying, honestly. Okay, I feel better. Sorry everybody for being an asshole. Feel bad when I kind of rage on stream, but I don't know. That's another thing that I always hear, and I've never really found any evidence for it. When I smoke weed now, I just get super high, and I don't remember it ever being any different. So, in fact, I think I remember hearing from a friend who has been buying medical pot since it was legalized in the state that too is just kind of a marketing thing. You know, don't get me wrong, there are differences between strains based on their cannabinoid profile, I guess you would call it. But it's not, I don't think it's a simple sativa indica dichotomy. Because what you'll frequently hear is something, I honestly can't remember which one is which. It's like indica is more of a body high, sativa is more of a head high. Honestly, yeah, I don't think that that's the case. Now, but as far as there's a lot of different cannabinoids. Obviously, you only hear THC and CBD nowadays, basically. There's like THC-A and THC-B, or some, I don't know. There's like subtypes of THC, basically. And then CBD is kind of the more. In fact, my brother actually has ordered a couple times CBD weed that is has like almost no THC, like less than 0.1% THC, but a very high. Oh, so close, dude. I'm sure you're all here. But a very high THC content. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Well, does that work out better? No, I think honestly he's about the same. Just have to crit him here. Oh. Well, that kind of helps, I guess. Just let the heal. But anyway, but you don't really get high from the CBD weed, and that's what you'll see. Like even in Scotland right now, even though weed is still illegal, you see CBD all over the place. But those are extracts of some kind, tinctures. You'll even see it in like topical applications, you know, like a cream or a something like that. Yeah, honestly, that was mostly time lost to like pooch and encounters. Anyway, I don't know if that really answered your question, but yeah, sativa and indica I think is almost a meaningless distinction. I think to get an idea of how different strains will affect you, you have to look at their cannabinoid profile. CBD is actually really nice. What I like about it is that, you know, I like smoking weed. Smoking tobacco sucks because it actually hurts. You know, it's like actually harsh on your lungs. Smoking weed's nice because it's not like that. The problem is you can't even really enjoy a joint anymore because it just blows you to high hell. Oh my god. It's like you do not know what hits you. Yeah, don't yeah, just well, if you want to have super high, definitely eat edibles, but weed is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm glad I had my fill and now I like don't have to smoke it anymore. Cause even when I eat edibles, I don't really get much out of it. Cause I would just fucking veg out. I honestly can't do anything. Yeah, honestly can't do anything. If you're with somebody, it's nice. Like I like hanging out with friends and things like that. And, you know, I don't know if Veronica would ever want to eat a fucking brownie or something like that. That'd be fun. But other than that, But no, yeah, what I was saying about the CBD weed is you can actually smoke full-ass fucking joints of it, and you don't even get high. It's great. I mean, you get like a kind of a relaxing sensation, but you don't get high, and it's like, oh my god. And compared to normal like weed full of THC, like 20% fucking THC, it's relatively cheap. So you can roll fatties. Yeah, I guess a painkiller. I don't know. Kratom is also, I don't know, my brother doesn't really smoke at all, but he still takes kratom for pain relief, and so does my dad. For a while there, I was actually getting cookies for my dad from a friend, weed cookies. And he was taking those for pain. I don't really think he was doing it. I think he was trying to get high, but he would just say, "Oh, I've just eaten like a half of it. It doesn't really get me high." Dad, I'm like, Dad, I'm eating the same cookies. I'm fucking blazed, so fuck you. You know, but so I don't know. I can't tell how much is actually like how much it's actually a painkiller for people. The one application I will totally trust is people undergoing chemotherapy who need it to did he seriously just die? Oh my god, he died from like 37 HP against the Zubat. Wow, that is insane. Anyway, fuck me, sorry, what was I saying? This is Gold Run. Is like cancer patients who need it for appetite. Because no matter what you're feeling otherwise, it has a serious, it has a serious, I've never eaten more than when I would smoke weed. And you just stuff your face just over and over and more and more and more. So I can see where if your appetite was just wrecked and you're just afraid of throwing up all your food like my grandpa was near the end when he was getting chemotherapy, I can see where weed would actually be and I've never experienced that with any other drug, like weed does it to you. So that's one very clear application. And you could literally just hit a joint once and you're, you know. Now, if you use it frequently, you end up needing to smoke quite a bit, but you know, fuck it. If I was an aging boomer with cancer and now weed's legal, fuck it, dude. I'm definitely smoking a bunch of weed, but not really in my situation. You know, kind of at my age. And just kind of like what I use drugs for. I definitely, you know, take kratom to get high, quote unquote, get high, but it's so qualitatively different you can't even really compare it. Look, I can't play this game if I smoke weed. If I'm taking kratom, absolutely no effect. If anything, I might play better. I don't know, dude. I don't know why people smoke weed. I gotta believe now. I mean, I feel like I'm more convinced now than I ever was that drugs just affect people differently. You know, I gave I gave just a little bit of shit. I gave just a little bit of kratom to one of my classmates at Edinburgh when we were working on our papers in the computer lab. And I gave her, I have to have given her no more than a gram. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe a bit more. On the low end, between 1 and 2 grams. On the low end of that, so more like between 1 and 1.5. And it was old kratom, but I've never had a problem with that. And she puked. She literally puked. So I don't know if it's her, if it was just what she had eaten that day, or if it was just something else, or whatever. But that kind of stuff can happen, you know. So it's very. I definitely believe it. Just please. No! I literally had it. And I just missed the run. I don't know how that happened. Dude, what the fuck, dude? I just shouldn't have even done more runs. Honestly, I just shouldn't have done it. I don't know why I can't press B. Hilarious. Hilarious. And I get this one. Hilarious. I'm gonna fucking slit my wrist. Really? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm just like... Okay, fine, dude, fine. That's so pathetic. How do you do that, dude? What the heck? I'm probably still saving time. How, dude? Well, okay, the good news, I will say, the good news is that is the abra I didn't want to get, and I got there, and my offset worked. The bad news is I can't fucking press B. And I made the same mistake twice, just didn't run. I'll still save time, but that's just... I might not save time. I think I'll save time. Anyway, I'll just try and shut the fuck up now and just enjoy the rest. Just see if I can make something out of this. Yeah, I still save time, I think, yeah. It's incredible how much time. No, dude, I fucked, yeah, I got the YOLO ball first try. I fucked up the early abra. Wait, no, what was it? I got the late abra pattern twice and just missed the run. You know how you walk 8 tiles and then turn around and run? I just somehow didn't press B twice, got the same exact mistake twice. And then the third time I got early abra and got first try YOLO ball. So you know what? Fucking fuck it. This is still time save. I should literally be -3 at, I should be -3 here. But whatever. Honestly. Whatever, honestly. This is still like free PB, so it doesn't, I guess, whatever. So I never knew you could kill the turn frames out of that. Also, one thing I was gonna say, Spit, this is gonna kind of, maybe this doesn't matter to you, but just so you know, you probably know this, but like, for example, this guy, if I walk up to him and I held right as I talked to him, so I didn't release right before I talked to him. Now when I walk away, I get no turn frames. So even though I looked like I was standing still, and here too, there's a bunch of weird spots. So like here, she automatically talks to me, but I held up. Now I got no turn frames. And so when you talk to Bryony and you talk to the little kid, so the only way that actually saves any frames is if you bonk into them when you talk to them. Otherwise, there's no point to do it. Even if you do, it's probably not the full frame save. But yeah, so yeah. So I figured that you knew that, but I just saw you missing it a couple times against. I didn't know if you knew that, if you just made the mistake, or if you just didn't do it, or if you just didn't know it. It's kind of, yeah. I can't tell how much time it actually saves, because if you bonk into them, technically you're losing a few frames on the bonk, I think. So if you're trying to save turn frames, but you could just bonk off them anyway, it seems like sometimes it's not worth it. But if you can frame perfectly, talk to them. This should be, right? 51. Oh, that's so good. Okay, is this, Yeah, the shipyard. You can do it in so many spots. It's actually crazy how many spots. Okay, well, you know what? That's still good. I'm glad that offset worked. I'm sorry that I can't hit the fucking late abra, but... is this too high? 39 divided by 54. It's too high. Okay. You can do it anywhere, basically, that you would interact with an object, or anywhere that you walk into an event tile and it starts a cutscene. So, like, for example, walking up next to the lady at the desk here for the museum, if you hold up until the text box pops up, then buffer your walk out of the text box, then you get no turn frames. Or yeah, you get no turn frames. I'm trying to think of other places, but I mean, it's basically, and yeah, it's actually at so many places. You can do it with item balls as well, so like, so this is what I hate about girl strats, is having to set up another X attack, and against the Numal, I'm almost definitely going to have to heal twice. Or I'll end up with quick attack. It's okay to get quick attack, but you just open yourself up to tackle critical, and it's just so stupid. So he's going to hit me here. He does 6. Now he can kill me. Oh, that's a good miss. Okay, that's actually good. Yeah, actually, if he hadn't missed there, I would have had to heal again. I really want to do the MBM video. I mean, I can do the MBM video anytime. Okay, this is not quick attack. Or this is, yeah, this is 1 in 16 quick attack, so he can't really kill me. Did I tackle that? I'm gonna tackle. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I really want to do the MBM video, but I can do that anytime. I can do that even after I retire. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Okay. So I saved 1 mud shot. No, I've been saying on stream, I'm actually really glad to see you playing again. There's gold everywhere too, so it's not like it's not like that's my only time save. It's just frustrating to miss that manip. It's definitely, it's like I say, it's so definitely doable, but it's precise enough that you're gonna mess it up in runs, and when you do, it's very frustrating because you just bleed time. And you're already doing an extra manip for Abra. That's part of what makes it slower. If you could guarantee YOLO Abra every time, that would make it that much closer to Abraless, but you have to do an extra manip, so it's a save quit as it is. That's why I'm playing, yeah. Oh, I see. That's why you're playing. Okay, yeah. No, it's okay. Honestly, even if you got one PB out of it, who cares? Honestly, it's just cool to see you play again, and it's like, you know, I think that you're a good player. Sapphire is a dead game. It's a dead game amongst anybody who's not competing for top time, because it's just very demotivating. So unless you really care about Sapphire for some reason in particular, you know, most younger or newer school Pokemon speedrunners, they literally just run other games because they just don't see the point in running Sapphire. Or they run Emerald or whatever, you know. And that's fine. I mean, Emerald is obviously a good game. It's probably a better game, but yeah, and honestly, your PB is not that low on the leaderboards, I don't think. I'm not sure. Also, I'm trying to think about when we should ether. When did you ether? When have you been ethering, I think, in the teleport menu after Meteor Falls, or 209? I mean, I guess it's trash, but really. So when you repel before, that's before you get strength as well. Okay, I guess you might as well do it there. Yeah, you might as well do it there. Okay. I saw you get self-destruct earlier. The irony is, I think you were at an HP that you probably shouldn't have X-speeded, but you must have just got Supersonic Miss or something. Yeah, you lived, yeah. Yeah. How did you die to Rival 3? Didn't you like not kill the Grovyle and then die on Rival 3? No, yeah, I had you muted while I was playing. Oh, you didn't X attack at all? A second time. Okay. Okay, I'm like, yeah. Okay, fair enough. That's okay. You're still kind of de-rusting. Okay, that's good. Early Sonic Boom is kind of lame because now if I get double Sonic... Well, actually, even if I get double Sonic Boom, it's whatever, but... Well, honestly, like I say, you can gold so much, so it's... And I saw you get some golds as well, so... Even just one Sonic Boom, I X speed. Did you? Okay. Gotcha. No, I did the same. Yeah, I did the same. These are... Okay. Just please. Good. Good. Now, of course, the unfortunate thing is I'm dead here to Sonic Boom, or not Sonic Boom, Self-Destruct. Nothing you can do about that. You just have to bank on his AI. Yeah, his AI just, even when he could kill you with Sonic Boom, he favors rollout. So this is good HP. Yeah, your run to bikes are definitely, even some that you have not hit the trainer, you were slow on the run to bike. So it's worth just kind of grinding out a little bit so that just so you get a feel for the timing, because you can usually visually tell if you were slow. Not all, no, they weren't all shit. I wouldn't say they were all shit, but it's just, yeah, you do, yeah, and I mean it's in your favor. It's 7 and 8 usually. Okay, I guess that's fine to do it there. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah. In fact, you hit Lucas today, I think, which is the guy right before Meteor Falls. Not the stander, but the guy who looks up and left. Still doing that, dude, every single time. Dude, what? Okay. Okay, so I think I'll ether in this menu instead. I think it's worth keeping Water Gun, but I need to look at the... You might be able to use it for... You might be able to use it for Golbat, actually. Got to look into that. Okay. No, dude, no. Okay, well, he can't see you there anyway. Motherfucking Wilton. Okay, that was really, really, really ugly. Yeah, I think you should do it on the... You could do it on this next menu. No, bro. That's actually a really bad... Because that affects your HP on RG now. Losing that speed tie is kind of... My HP was good enough that I was safe from critical. Well, I was not safe from double critical, but... I'd have to... It's like 1 in 512 to die there, pretty much. I think ether there, actually, when you use the last repel. Also, I'm not convinced where you should repel here, because you don't want it to wear off before the end of Meteor Falls, but you want it early enough that you can... I'm still not, like... I actually got really used to the Abraful menus. I did grind a fair bit. I didn't, like... So I'm still kind of getting used. So I'll literally just repel it here. I'm not gonna heal that. No, I'd like to. Do I need? I mean, could I? Dude, no, bro. Clean. Okay, I think I bombed. Did I bomb? Besides the initial mistake, I think that was otherwise good. That's tough. That is some tough movement. That's definitely... That's some of the toughest movement that Sapphire has to offer, I think. I don't know if the movement is the same in Emerald. Should be. Emerald has other movement that might be harder, but that's definitely some of the harder. Actually, on the Abraful route, the movement right after this is some of the hardest. Also in Sapphire, to like do perfectly and not bonk, because you're kind of risking the trainer. Yeah, that worked. There we go, boy. Wait, so I need to super repel here. Yeah, that's definitely, even Route 120 is not that hard. It's kind of scary, Route 120, but it's not actually that hard. Still do that really slow, honestly. I could probably stand to grind that out. That's the kind of shit that Shiru does just so fucking clean. He down to the bonk. There's, yeah, some of the advanced techniques in Gen 3 are so interesting to implement, and when they're done perfectly, it looks like, what the fuck? You know, how did he... I hate how it wears off here. That was also really bad before that anyway, but... Yeah, I've started... I think Shiru bikes on the... Because remember, there's 4 floors before you get to Kyogre. And I think Shiru bikes the first 3, but I've started only biking the first 2. Actually, I've done that pretty much for a few years now. Because it is faster to run on the 4th floor, I think. But maybe it's slightly faster. Because you know how starting on the 3rd floor, you start to get the shakes that Kyogre's, I don't know, shaking the ground or whatever. And it halts your movement, so... it halts your movement so that you have to start accelerating on the Mach bike again. So it's definitely slower on the 4th floor, but I don't know, maybe it's slightly faster on the 3rd floor, but I still just get off. Exactly. Okay, see, I'm glad. I knew I could get to Archie if I could just figure out that manip. I'm disappointed that I messed it up, but the good news is that once I did get it, I got the frame that was giving me trouble, or I got the abra that was giving me trouble, and I got it, and my offset worked. So we will call that a win. And I'm feeling better now. Feeling better. Enjoying. This is why I like Abraless. This is why I like Abraless. I'm sorry, Abra. Fuck me. Keep having Abra. Abraful. This is just horrible. Horrible fight. Actually, if I had not been off 8 HP, I may have been able to avoid healing there and saved. Barely saving time. Once you get out of Dewford, I only died. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what to do about that. I guess you should maybe always just... She can even walk upward, I think, and block you there. So that's, yeah, I honestly just need to figure out what's a better tile to repel on. Maybe repel... Yeah, but then the best way is still to bonk. I don't know. Yeah, that's actually annoying. I'll have to figure that repel out. I always get cock blocked there. But yeah, the main thing is having to use both of those potions, because now I'm easily dead to Sunny Day plus paralysis. So, I mean, I think you're dead. I think you're always dead. I'm not sure. How did I lose time? Honestly, that's whack. Yeah, that was. I'm like, he's paralyzing me. There's no way he's not. Now that's what's messed up about the fight is you want body slam there, but you're dead if you get paralysis. So. Yeah, you're just dead if you get paralysis. Oh yeah, I saw you kind of fuck up. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. I just always bonk into the sign, but I saw you go up the stairs. You're trying to get on your way to Desert Candy. It's just annoying how the timing works so you can't... If you go... Hang on. I think this is right. Yeah. Okay, I like that buy, and I still have full heal as well. No. It's not that. It's just annoying how you have to waste a bit of time. Okay, good. No encounter. Okay. Okay, now take the center. Almost forgot, like, who am I fighting now? I have to fight Brawly. Like, Brawly's not even on the radar in this run. I, like, forget he even exists, which is kind of nice, but it's also, like... Am I gonna hit Timmy? Is that your question? Will I hit the fucking spinner? Can I run to bike? Oh, do I? Yeah, do I, Got it, bro. Woo! Oh, I don't like that. Okay, that's kind of BS, honestly. Okay, well. There goes that. The problem is just if you miss it is another thing. It's not just that it's like a second and a half of speedfall text and that your PP is already tight. It's also that if you miss, it's just same difference. Okay, so now, I don't know. It's a 30% chance. It's hard for me to justify doing it, not because I like risking Cute Charm. It's just that I think on paper it's the right play, is to strength. You know, you risk the body slam on Flannery as well, or the Body Slam para on Flannery as well, you know. Okay, does that mean I equip Cherry Berry? It's just... Yeah, believe me, I completely understand what you're saying. Yeah, the game is... I know, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get Q-Charm, and you can laugh your fool head off. Probably losing time on this split, I think. I don't know, 219, so that'd be like 55, 36, 26. I bet I lose time. Yeah. Hey, that's what I've been saying since 2014. Yeah, I lose time. There's a couple bonks, dude. That was trash. And my menu was a bit slow because I was trying to remember, do I super repel here? No. Okay, well now I definitely lose time. That is finally actually got that. No, 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 no. Oh my god, we don't have water gun. Oh. Oh. Forgot. That is why you keep water gun. My notes literally say water gun. But I overwrote water gun. Completely forgot. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah. So yeah, and you don't need tackle in this run, or in this route. That is very frustrating, but at least we learned. Yeah, that's complete bullshit, but that's exactly what can happen. Yeah. So you have to. Yeah. I was just thinking. I'm like, okay, we should definitely overwrite water, or we should definitely overwrite tackle because we don't need tackle. The only thing you need tackle for in Abraless is Damn it! Fuck, I hate that miss so fucking much. And he doesn't have to bulk up, obviously. He's kind of favored too, but that's honestly complete trash. But nice way to lose 25 fucking seconds. That was also a shit split anyway. Fuck my ass. Okay, fine. Okay, chill. I had flashbacks to fucking early Brawly right there. No. Anyway. Okay. So actually that's I'm actually gonna have to think about that. Maybe it's not better to swap tackle and water gun then. I'm gonna have to actually count the inputs. Because you ultimately want strength in slot 1 anyway. You could swap them back. I'm just curious what's fewer inputs, because you don't use water gun for that much. Yeah, that mud shot miss is also kind of painful in terms of actual PP count. Okay, here you go, Spit. Okay, good. Actually, I should have. Yeah, I should have full healed. Dude, do you have to though? Like, do you really have to? Can you not? You know you have Growl. You know that. Okay, I thought you knew that, but. And it's literally 70. I don't believe for 1 second that it's actually. 50% to be immobilized. I just don't believe it. I've never believed that shit. I literally can't. Wow. I just can't, yeah. Okay, fine. Pretty sure I can't save time here anymore. It is what it is. I'm just kind of in it for a PB and see if I can get the Ogre Manip in one. Yeah, this is just trash. Whatever. I'm just gonna heal here, because... Honestly. Garbage. I don't know if it's quicker to swap and swap back, but because in most of the fights where you use water gun, you spam water gun, which means you're not switching around. It's probably close. I mean, it's obviously very close. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that trigger me just because I don't have time to hate my life over shit that's out of my control at this point. I've otherwise been playing this run pretty well. Wasn't the great movement? Wasn't the greatest movement on the way back? I'm trying to think if there's a way to avoid that guy with the orange hair on the through Slateport. I don't remember getting like bonked. I've bonked him multiple times now though, and I think you bonked him in our race the other day. I want to know if there's an easy way to just avoid it. You might take extra steps, but honestly, I'm not interested in bonking into him like that. Yeah, I honestly feel like I lose time. Do you think I lost more than 55 seconds? 53 seconds? Probably. Okay, good roll. This is a shit run anyway, just because my abra fail. I should, like I said, I should be -3 easily coming out of, maybe not -3. Well, I'm trying to think. I failed 2 manips. Those are both at least, maybe not -3, but maybe minus, like, almost 3. Mm, 25. Yeah, probably 25. Yeah, I think I have had one. Good fan attack. That's good. Wow, I can actually avoid healing. That feint attack is extremely good because it means it saves me. It saves me healing and it saves me risking another critical. Slash is annoying. I literally lose time here. Wow. Unbelievable. I should be able. Well, I might have crit something in PB. Can't remember. That sucks. What a fucking way to lose time, honestly. This is not gonna kill. Please crit his ass. Wow. Well, that's pretty much dead run. And because I missed on Brawly, I am short a mudshot now. So I think I have to like strength tackle. Yeah, and I missed. Wow. This is like a real. This is another reason why I'm not gonna double mudshot though. This is actually unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Okay, fine. Still nothing that I could have done about that, so. Possibly. I just no, yeah. That was a strat. Yeah. That's like I'm trying to think. Is that currently Abraful? When did we do that? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I would do that in Japanese because he's actually hasty. I think in English, so he's minus defense. So you kind of need a defense drop in Japanese. But I think Rock Smash is also used maybe in Emerald. Maybe, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's possible, Spit. I maybe could have done that. I just feel like it's worth going for just because. Well, I don't know. It's close. You want to risk it, obviously, but it's like over 85% to 3 KO. So I just. Well, okay, I'm glad that situation cropped up with Brawly, though, because I should have known that. I just, yeah, just force of habit that I taught over water gun instead of tackle. That's, yeah, completely my fault. Damn it, that's one of the most annoying fucking... Well, it sucks it's such a shit run now, but this is why you have to be strict about starts. Because most of what's happened, I'm trying to think, besides, you know, relatively understandable movement errors, or just bonks and stuff, none of this is my fault. All the time loss has been. No. Okay, that was overall still pretty good. You know, that, yeah, I literally lost between Brawly. Well, Brawly's my fault. That's a routing error, so that'll be fixed. But I still only lost, I think, 1 extra turn. Oh, I have to strength these, yeah. Wow. Okay, this is now, yeah, fucking hilarious. May want to heal before... Oh, you didn't know that, Graham? Yo, what up, dog? Yeah, you thought I was just a fucking stream monster? Yo, see you later, SS. Thanks for your help earlier. Damn, is my... Wow. Your PP is actually very tight. I did not realize that. I have to strength this, and I have to strength the other Carvana, so I am exactly out of Mudshot and strength. Could surf the Carvana, but you have to be in Torrent. So I'm now safe here, could die to critical. Okay, good. I'm not affiliate. I have affiliate, but I just never set it up because I don't try and make money off my stream. I've kind of been like semi-retired for the past like maybe like a year and a half or so. I'm just kind of making a return for the love of Sapphire, I guess. Just bite, please, for God's sakes, just please bite. It'd just be a great way to save time here. Just a little bit of time save. Or critical, come on. Good. Okay, that's fine. Besides that bonk, then, that makes this pretty good. So, Cram, you play Gen 5, right? Or do I just see you often in Gen 5 streams? Oh yeah, no, I have been kind of degenerate lately, so. Oh, is that right? Is it slow? Why is it slower on 3DS? Just load times, or? Shit, should I XP? Doing this at 31 is actually worse than I remember. Because now he's going to crit mag 10 my ass. I'm dead. Okay. God damn, dude. Oh, this could be gold. I finally got bite, and... movement was good. Only bonked once, I think. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, you seem... I don't know how long you've been playing, but... you're a newer face, to my memory. Don't know if you should... I'm not gonna bike there. Why do I bike there? This is probably slightly faster, but... barely. Yeah, I hate mashing. That's honestly, like, probably my most hated thing about speedrunning, but specifically speedrunning Pokemon, just because it is kind of a big part of Pokemon. And especially for the Gen 3, or for like the Sapphire manips, being able to mash through the dead battery text really, really fast to get, for some of the manips, for the Abra in particular, is actually very tight. See, I'm just not stressed, dude. I'm just not bothered by this. There's just, like, no weight on my shoulders when I'm playing with Abra. It's honestly just... it just feels so different. The manip is stressful, but if I can get that down, then I'm just not bothered. Yeah, that one bonk. No, come on, are you serious? Okay, that was actually fucking terrible, come on. Yeah, it's interesting that it doesn't have that. Okay, this is trash. Okay, unfortunate bonks. Kind of whatever. I just have to remember to surf the pooch. Okay, can I bite, please? That's fine. I have an easy 10-minute time save when I do an actual run, but it's many times a minute rather than runs. No, that's good. I mean, honestly, since I've been back, I've been trying to take more of a practice-oriented approach, and I think it's the way to go. Because especially in Pokemon, execution is the only thing that you can rely on. So you kind of have to practice. You have to, like, make absolutely sure that you're comfortable, so that under the stress of a real run too, you will actually execute. So yeah, I think it's a good idea. A lot of people are, I think, bored by practice, but I think you can't be. I think you have to kind of put up with it. This is Surf. That is Strength is a range at 32. I honestly just have to take this as it is. We're going to treat this as a totally separate grind. I'm going to pretend like I don't even know what my actual PB is. As far as I'm concerned, 205 is my PB. even though it's just a route PB. I can't be bothered with caring whether this will actually beat my real PB. I have to just... Oh, I see. Because of the amount of time it takes to go through like the 3DS boot. Oh, gotcha. Right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And then for Tepig manip, you don't need to do save quit because you do it straight from. You start the game with the manip. Interesting. Dude, that was terrible. Can we please, dude? Okay. Actually, I did this in the wrong order. That's so annoying. Yeah, I did them in the wrong order. That's stupid as fuck. My fault, my fault. Still not used to doing the menu here. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, I survived. Oh, no, yeah, that's not fair. I have to change these notes because I forgot that I always did. I play on console. On Game Boy Player. Yeah, it's Game Boy Player. Alright, let's see what we can make of this. Not super happy with this time right now, but like I said, I'm kind of just trying to treat this like... My actual PB is 202.40, but that's with the abraless route, so I'm kind of just... Obviously, I'm trying to beat that, but I'm still getting used to playing Abra again, and this is, I mean, this isn't even really like the old route from 2015, but okay, this is 5, I think, since 16. Damn it. Okay, Fury Attack's actually not horrible, even though it's slow. If you get Fury Attack in Abraless, it's pretty bad. It's not. Yeah, I actually spent like 3 hours tonight. This is like my first actual run tonight. I had 2 runs to Abra and they both failed. Abra, like, lost a lot of time to Abra, so I reset, and then I spent like 3 hours total probably working out the Abra manip, like improving the YOLO ball offset. It's definitely frustrating. Any Gen 3 manip is just a little bit frustrating because it's a little bit too precise for my tastes. And the way you have to time your bag input as well as your YOLO ball, as well as your ball throw input, is tough. But it's definitely not that bad. In some ways, as long as we could get the YOLO ball down, like down pat, then in some ways it's actually an easier manip than Wingle. Nine. Okay. Alright, whatever. Unfortunately, having to surf the Zubat and the Pooch is not good, because it means that your surf PP is actually tighter than it should be. 6 years. Okay, just hit me again. Okay, good. Hit me. No! Wow. Okay, a crit's good, but this is now 75%, so just... Skarmory has Sand Attack. Good. Because Kyogre's faster. Okay, I'm actually pretty good here. I'm happy with my HP now. Okay, DD, and then... Yeah, I don't know. You definitely seem like a newer face. Fuck, I have to heal this. I swear he always DDs. How do I save that much time? What? What in the hell? Oh. That's from Candy. Yeah. So I skipped a Candy that I would normally get. Really? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You definitely seem fairly new. But hey, welcome to PSR. It's definitely... I think it's one of the nicer speedrun communities, at least. If you're... I should have healed there, actually. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can heal... Is there another spot I should heal instead? Kind of doesn't matter, I guess. I should heal... Kind of doesn't matter. Wow, your PP is actually really... I don't want to get Max Elixir, but I might. I really just want to finish this run. It's not a great run. Max Elixir takes maybe 10 seconds to get. I don't want to get it. I need to heal here. Okay, I'm just going to heal. Fuck it. Wait, what? Oh, no, yeah. It's actually really annoying to have to heal there. Like, I've had to heal there almost every time now, to be honest. No, I'm using a different route. So, the history of Sapphire, hopefully I'll be running this at the PSR Marathon. I just submitted it yesterday, but the story with Sapphire is that before manips were available, we would catch Abra, and that saves you a lot of backtracking that you otherwise need to do. But Abra is obviously very difficult to catch because it's a 10% encounter rate, and it also uses teleport automatically because that's the only move it knows. So it will always escape battle after the first turn, so you always have to YOLO ball it no matter what. You can't try and damage it, and you don't have multiple tries. So you just have 2 Great Balls. The game gives you 2 Great Balls early in the game, and then you would just use those 2 Great Balls to try and catch an Abra. It was later routed out, and then it was later routed out kind of for consistency, and then it was later realized, okay, wait, it's actually faster not to get Abra as well, because you instead use a Death Warp by getting poisoned on purpose on Flannery. But that route is notoriously brutal, like, I mean borderline unplayable, and it's for a lot of reasons. It's kind of hard to explain. There's a lot of nuance to it. You would. Wow, dude. How do you get crunched? Dude, how do you get crunched from there, dude? Anyway, so it's brutal. The Abraful route is fucking brutal. So I've gone back to... I'm not trying to get world record. I'm trying to get, like, sub 2. And my PB... Have I got more viewers than Wizzy? I do? Oh, well. Yeah, beats me. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get it. Honestly, I don't want to, but I'm just... How much time does this cost? 33 seconds. That actually costs only like 6 seconds. Okay. Whatever. I just got that for safety. I don't want to, but yeah. Your surf PP is a little bit tighter on Abra with Abra. Anyway, so yeah, my goal is not world record, so I'm just honestly just trying to get sub 2, and I think the Abra route makes it makes the grind easier. You get on more runs. There's a number of factors. It's kind of hard to explain. A lot of it is related to experience. when you get your experience and how Abra allows you to delay certain fights easier. And those fights are, especially Brawly, if you fight him early, is so bad. It is so fucking bad. It's just horrible. It's just... How close is my PB? Shit, dude. I'm off by like 5 minutes now, I think. Honestly, my PB sucks. I haven't PB'd in 3 years. I've been on pace many a time, and I just get... No, yeah. Well, Voos always sings my praises, but yeah. I was the first sub 2 in Japanese, which is very different, obviously. I mean, you were familiar with... Yeah, Minnow is good. I will say. Minnow is a new player, obviously. But I'm calling it Minnow is like one of the new... I think he's going to be a good player. Was he using Abra? Did you notice? Because he was asking me about it, or he was at least posting in the Discord about it. It would be really cool to see him play with Abra. I'm just trying to... I mean, if you want to go for a top time, if you're trying to get world record, you have to run Abraless. But it's probably only slower by 2 minutes at most. I like to think it's a little bit less than that, but yeah. Okay, 1 in 16, boys. Okay, good. Yeah, I think he's gonna be... Not that, you know, I don't know. I actually haven't watched him play at all. It's just kind of like... I don't know. I just get the vibe. I get a little bit of the Ixarian vibe. Maybe not Ixarian, but maybe a... maybe he's more of a crafted, I don't know. Okay, so this is basically, hang on a sec. This is one of the hardest fights, so. Soul Rock. Okay, I'm not in range to die to Soul Rock, so I think this is just super, or energy powder. Okay, don't... Okay. Okay. Actually think I wanna... Yeah, I actually have to. Was that a misplay? Actually, that might have been a misplay. So I was in range to die to both, but I couldn't get double targeted, so I think that was maybe a misplay. Actually, should probably have brought out Casper there as well. No, well... No, actually, I agree with this. Good. Wow. Good critical. Okay, this is a little bit sketchy now, though, because now Abra's gonna get a lot of experience. Yeah, wow. Hilarious. Okay, fair enough. Now, we would really like him to target cast form. It's bad to be at full HP here, but I can fix it. Yeah, that was a really good crit. Ooh, no! Damn, heal range. Okay, just... Wow, really? Okay, I'm actually gonna dive here because... No way, dude. What the fuck, bro? No. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, I dived there because otherwise my surf was gonna hit him into heal range again. What the fuck, man? Ugh. Okay, kind of actually really slow fight. That's what's annoying about this, is you just, with this fight, you literally just take what you can get. Could have saved 13, so I lost. I lost like 30 seconds there. That's messed up. Okay. Could have been faster too. It was a nice crit, but it was actually a slow fight because of the heal. And I'm at full, which is not ideal, but I don't know if that was the right play to heal there. But sorry, I'm probably not. Maybe you're talking boost, but I'm just. Yeah, you don't want to learn Sapphire speedrun boost. You really don't want to do it. Yeah, I would recommend. I would advise against it. So this is a bad run, if I haven't said it already, but it's still a route PB. So I have exactly as many surfs as I need. No. I hate Shelly so much, dude. Wait, actually I think that was slower. Yeah, I tend to run there. I think that's slower, I'm not sure. I also hate this part of the puzzle. I actually need to just practice this because I hate doing running. I always just walk this. I hate this fight. I hate this fight. Crunch does 34 to 40. Should probably calculate. Crunch after a def drop as well. Dude. Why do you do me like that, Shelly? I think I should actually rock smash. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Wow. I'm telling you, this is a trash fight. It's complete garbage. Do I have energy? I think I have an energy powder. I think I have to heal here. No. These are like splits. These are splits from like the other day. Like probably 10 days ago. Fuck my ass, dude. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I'm gonna energy powder before the fight, which is actually okay. But this is exactly why I hate that fight. That's exactly why I hate that fight. I could have died to slash there too. Obviously slash critical was completely ripped. Still suck at this puzzle as well. It's hard to do fast. Yeah, if I have energy powder, right? I didn't use my last one. Please tell me I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh my god, I did. Okay, fine. We have to do it this way then. This is garbage. Complete motherfucking garbage. Oh my god, I hate that shit. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's still a PB as long as... But see, now I have less time to work with if I miss Ogre. I'm pretty sure I just missed that. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure that I don't have energy powder, right? That was my last energy powder. Like, tell me I'm not completely dumb. Yeah, I fucking don't have another one. Unbelievable. So I have to do this. If he misses takedown, GG's. Okay, thank you. Wow, this is still not great. Wait, it's back, yeah, okay. Absolutely hate Shelly. Shiru should have world record, but he doesn't, yeah. Takedown? Okay, that was actually a good takedown. Yeah, and this is freebie. Yep, good. That was actually a very good takedown. So this worked out, but that's yeah. Welcome to Shelly. Literally welcome to fucking Shelly. I hate that fight. Oh, I hate that fight. Do I save time? Probably lose time, honestly. That was also a slow menu. No, I saved time. Wow. Unbelievable. Critical crunch. It's just like... Let me just get my splits prepared. So this is basically ride or die, boys. Can we hit this fucking window? I am not on this run because I'm good. It's because of Abra. I don't know how anyone gets on runs without Abra. It just blows my mind. For every 5 hours you play the game, you might get on one run. It's just absolutely obscene. I should actually probably count the days that Shiru just plays Brawly Death Simulator. Meaning how many of his attempts are actually just, how many of his days of attempts are actually just dying to Brawl. Nothing to do with how good Shiru is, obviously. It's just the route. No, dude, no. I suck. No. You then. Not often. If you enter Tate and Liza in the range of HP that I was in, you should often win. Motherfucker, dude. Well, rip world record. Okay. I will just... Alright, boys. Maybe 10 days, 2 weeks. Bad menu. Hardy, not good. Yes, exactly. Victory. Not great. What we're gonna see about this. But you saw that, boys. You saw that. Yo, JT, thank you for the turtle, boy. Okay, I feel really good about that. Now, problem being that actually this Hardy gets a lot of ranges. There's 2 of the ogres are pretty clean, don't get really ranges. Hardy, good miss on the sweet kiss. Good miss. What is this again? 81. You honestly just go for it because, yeah, you honestly just go for it. Okay. It's a 4-frame window. The stats are a 4-frame window. So that means that there's 4 different Kyogres that you can get. I got maybe the worst one. 2 of them are, yeah, this might be the worst one, probably. Good. That is an 81% range. That is 13 and 16. So stats are 4-frame window. Ball is a 3-frame window. Okay, so if he doesn't pop my Prism here, he doesn't. So I remove it in the next in the fly menu. Okay, feel really good about that. I actually feel that's actually really nice. God, Ogre is not my problem. I will say that. Ogre is not a problem for me as much anymore. Nice. Dude. Feeling sweet right now. So, now. All I am worried about now is some ranges in the late game because I routed out a candy. Which you kind of, yeah, you don't have as many candies to work with in Abra because one of them you need Surf for, and in this route you don't pass that with Surf. Meaning you don't have Surf when you pass that spot. Well, I will say at least in defense of later games. Like the touchscreen in black and white really simplifies things. And I actually ran black very briefly when I first started watching Cosmo a couple summers ago. I just thought, you know what? Even though I don't have DS capture, I'm kind of tired of Sapphire. It looked like a nice speed game actually. Okay, actually, kind of sketched myself out there for a sec. And I just wanted to try it, so I did it offline, and I didn't get a super good time, but I enjoyed playing it. And that was one thing that I will definitely say in defense of it is the menuing is just kind of It eliminates a lot of things that are frustrating about. And one thing, I mean, you watch Shiro. Shiro is, there's just so many things that are so tight about how he plays, and one of them is just mash through the menu, and I'm like, dude, I'm just not doing that. I can't like click like all the way through the menu. Is very, very frustrating for me. I'm just not like, Gotti, baby, please. I knew I was late in the cluster, but the last time I got a run to Ogre, I hit the YOLO ball first try, but I missed the stats. I was early by 1 frame. I was actually a little worried there that I was too late, but I hit the last Ogre in the cluster, so it's all good. No worries. No worries. Honestly, you really have to ask yourself. For example, I'm running this route. It's strictly speaking suboptimal. It is slower than Abraless. So, but I'm running it because for my purposes, it suits me better. So you really have to be. If I could go back and give myself advice, when I was getting into speedrunning, I would say, I needed to be clear with myself. Why am I fucking speedrunning? Don't get me wrong, speedrunning is really cool and everything, but, definitely, yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah, trust me, this is harder than it looks, and I'm still not perfect. That section right there is actually, what I just did is probably the hardest part of it. It's otherwise actually not as hard as you would think. The mock bike, once you get it down, is very, very smooth. But yeah, that part right there is actually frustrating. Okay, so Gardevoir is okay, so the Hardy is actually better than the Hasty. Because Gardevoir is a 15 and 16 instead of. Oh yeah, it's slower. Yeah, it's slower by probably anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes. I'm not entirely sure though, because I haven't timed everything, and I also haven't done perfect splits yet. So if I just looked at my sum of best compared to my other compared to my Abraless sum of best, I would have a good idea. But yeah, I mean, I could time everything, and Okay, just can't forget to teach surf. That would be one. That's probably the only way I can fuck myself is if I make a mistake like that. Shit. Yo, Robbie, what up, boy? Cram, if you're not familiar with the most epic of dude guys, definitely familiarize yourself. The manip is just so that you get it every time. That's all. Yeah. It's hard to explain. There's a lot of... Wow, that's good. There's actually a lot of aspects to it. But yeah, it's... What Abra allows you to do is, like I said, delay certain fights till later that are otherwise very likely to kill you. Not very likely, like you're favored to lose, but more just really bad. And especially early Brawly. I mean, so you're talking about Shiro, which means you must watch Shiro, so you probably have seen him get his ass walled at Brawly. Get his ass just completely walled. I mean, we're talking... And keep in mind, after you get past Brawly, you still gotta beat Rival 2, Watson. Watson's probably the least of your worries, but he can still troll the shit out of you. That whole gym can troll the shit out of you. You either take too much damage or not enough because of the way you have to play around the AI. Then you have to beat Brooke, and it's a 75... It's actually worse than a 75% chance to beat her because much I can miss. So, it makes the game way safer. Way safer. I've never been on this many runs as I have been in the last 2 weeks with Abra. Probably ever in the history of the game, because before when we used to run Abra, we didn't have manip for it. So it was actually hell. Because most runs, no matter how good your stats were, because you weren't manipping for stats back then. So any run, no matter how good your stats were, you just don't catch Abra. Oh, sorry. Reset. No, Gen 3 is great, honestly. Emerald, if you watch Emerald, you see the difference. Because the key with Emerald is it has more required fights, which gives you more experience. And you're forced to fight those guys. So it's not faster, you can't skip them, so it doesn't matter. It's not like you're, you know, losing anything by fighting them. Whereas with Sapphire, obviously like any other Pokemon speedrun, you fight as few trainers as you possibly can. And you do, oftentimes you fight some optionals. Damn, lost time. That's okay. That was so good. So I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's like I'm trying to think of a good example. One of them is like Norman. You're literally level 28 going into Norman. It's like it's ridiculous, you know. And he leads Slaking instead of Spinda, is it? And I think it's Spinda and Emerald. Okay, so let me just check these ranges. By the way, there have been a number of ranges so far, but like Cacturne and Gardevoir were both 15 and 16. Sharpedo's 88. See, there's a few of these where the Hydro Pump actually does more than Shockwave, but I overwrite Hydro Pump because even if the Shockwave is an 88% range, Hydro Pump is like 85% accurate. Is it 80 or 85? I always forget, but point is, it's worse than 90% accurate, so it's not in your interest to go for the Hydro instead of. No, and Emerald really fixes all the worst things about Sapphire. Primarily your lack of experience. Okay, just please die. What is it, 88? Okay, good. Alright, boom. Damn. Okay, fine. Sapphire 80% of regular category. Yeah, yeah. The only run you see is my man, Epic Dude Guy. I mean, yeah, nobody runs it, but it's because it uses a glitch that's Japanese only. That actually sucks to get fake out there. Because this is close to real PB, I'm trying to ignore that. But I'm just trying to focus on this as a route PB. But if I hadn't got fake out there, I would have a higher chance. I'm not even sure if I can. Did I lose time on Glacia? I can't remember if I don't think I got screwed on Glacia in this run. Maybe I did. I don't know. It'd be tough for me to beat my. It's a high 202, but it's like 202.40, so. So I routed in an X special for this fight because... Why did I do that again? Oh, yeah. Right. Because normally you're a higher level because you can't... Because of the extra candy in Abraless. So you can, like, Shockwave... You can Shockwave plus Surf on the last Dusclops, but it's a range at the lower level. And also, X Specialing is actually faster. Yeah, X Specialing is actually faster. Because Sableye only has damaging moves. And giving Dusclops a turn is actually really shitty. You would do it in Abraless, but your money is just that tight. So that's actually another really nice... Actually, I may save time for that, at least on Phoebe, for X Specialing. Even though I am admittedly kind of doing my menus a bit slow just because I don't really want to choke. But don't want to misclick. Don't feel like it. Tonight was kind of a rough night in terms of Abra. I spent like 3 hours, and then this is the run that I got. And this actually had 2 failed Abra manips as well. I didn't fail the YOLO ball, I just failed the encounter just due to just execution. Okay, I have to heal here, and I guess here, down, Energy Root. Glalie. Oh, God. Okay, I didn't remember this was a range. Okay. Chimanchuki. Okay, heal powders are down, so 2 down. Bound to happen. Every time, bound to happen. Literally can't avoid this. This is like actually so sad. It's like, yeah, it's like really the only way that you can lose significant time on Elite Four is just getting paralyzed there. It's honestly, he can lock you into paralysis as well. Luckily he didn't, but that one little time loss is actually like. It's okay. I wasn't gonna PB it. This is still 203 for sure. So as long as that's a shame, just because that's. I swear, you always get paralyzed there. Always, always, always get paralyzed. Okay, good. No freeze. Shockwave. Okay, I'm really happy with this. I mean, I could die still. Do I heal? Honestly, that's another thing, is taking that extra damage. Now it's like, okay, do I just like if I take damage on Drake, do I heal? Like, that's so annoying. Because you could die to like Aerial Ace critical. Actually, I think if I take damage on Drake, I have to heal. Yeah, I think I have to heal. Second Flygon is 82 if I get Protect. Shouldn't have even said the word Protect, because it is so unlikely, but if it happens, it's like, can be GG. Good. The Shelgon knows Protect. Almost never uses it because he has Rock Tomb, and he favors it because you're faster. Okay, I think this is no heal Reno. I don't see any reason why I should heal. If I get Toxic, it's sketch, but yeah, this is all because of the turn of paralysis. It's kind of whatever happens. This is still really, I'm still happy with this run, just because I played it well. Gold did a lot of splits. We're definitely improving in this category. Had a lot of complete BS. Honestly, even if I had gotten a really good start, I think the BS would have cost me sub 2. That's another thing that's kind of frustrating, I mean. Yeah, I can't justify healing here. Basically all that can really kill. If I get Toxic, I'll probably just heal the full, which I don't want to. But how did I lose so much time there? I actually don't know how I lost that time. Oh, had Hasty in PB, and Dragon Dance is really slow. Yeah, Hasty can skip. Actually, now I'll always lose that time, so I guess it's good. Yeah, I had Hasty in PB, and I got Candy in PB, which means you can skip. The Hasty Ogre with an extra level can skip X speed on that fight, so forgot I would be losing that. Overall, I'm not sure that I could have PB'd with this anyway. Like real PB. This will be a route PB, but. GG. That's true. That's true. Well, yeah, I got max elixir. Yeah, I didn't want to, but I did just want to finish the run. I'm gonna have to look at if I can save any surfs somewhere, because I end up using 2 extra surfs, and then I also lost 1 to Swallow Double Team. No. I didn't use it. It would have been for not for Kyogre. It would have been for Swampert. We used to get max elixir for Kyogre, but now that we manip for better stats, we're able to save an Ice Beam. We literally used to get it just for Ice Beam. Because you need, if you Ice Beam everything that you would normally need to with worse stats, then I think you use 11, and you only have 10 PP, obviously. So we used to, but if you you probably didn't see, but earlier I surfed the Cacturn on the last trainer in Victory Road, so you can kill that with surf because you have Mystic Water and Drizzle and good stats. So there's that. Maybe I got Toxic in PB, I don't know. Thanks, JT. Yeah, I feel really good, actually. Especially after I was really struggling earlier with the abra manip. It was just driving me nuts. Still need to look into it a little bit more. Now that I've got this run, I definitely need to iron that out, like, for sure, just so that it's not trolling me anymore, because that was another major time loss in this run. Otherwise, I'm happy with how I executed. Cool. So yeah, if anybody wants to play Sapphire, just catch out front. that was just so, like, I actually enjoyed that. I just enjoyed playing that. I don't know. Yeah. Wow. Gen 3 credits are the best. I finished 2 runs within like 2 weeks. It's honestly, it's as simple as getting a cleaner run and ironing out abra manip. And then I mean, that is GG. I'm done.